Grammy Awards are always full of surprises, but the conversation around the 2026 Grammy nominations is already sparking some heated debates. One of the more controversial topics involves the persistent push of certain social media stars who many feel lack genuine talent. For example, there's frustration about promoting a TikTok influencer, widely believed to be Addison Rae, in categories like Best New Artist, with critics insisting she has no real shot at winning here or in any major category. This raises the question, are viral moments and social media fame enough for Grammy recognition, or does true artistry still reign supreme? Meanwhile, fans of Olivia Rodrigo are buzzing with anticipation, convinced she's gearing up to make a splash in the next Grammy cycle. Some are speculating she might headline Coachella next year, especially after missing out this year, a festival appearance that could perfectly time her new album release and keep momentum alive. Even if Taylor Swift performs at the Super Bowl, slated for early February, Olivia would have a solid runway until Coachella in mid-April, giving her the chance to score a chart-topping album and single. But here's where it gets controversial. Will the Grammy voters favor Olivia's indie pop freshness or continue to lean towards established veterans? Another major topic flying under the radar is Lizzo's recent shift away from her initially announced third studio album, which was reportedly to have a rock influence. Instead, she pivoted toward more humorous and casual rap tracks aimed at social media engagement. Fans and critics alike are divided. Some view this as a clever pivot to stay relevant, while others see it as a disappointing move that risks shelving her album due to lackluster single performance. This situation underscores an ongoing dilemma for artists. Should they evolve authentically or adjust their music to fit fleeting online trends? When it comes to Grammy predictions, backed by deep industry knowledge, there's a YouTube channel recognized for its credible insight into Grammy rules, voting processes, and categories. Though sometimes its picks, like 12 nominations for Kendrick Lamar, don't align perfectly with reality, he was notably absent from the Best Music Video category. Many of its forecasts track closely with actual outcomes. For context, juried categories are notoriously tricky to predict because they often favor outsiders or less commercial acts, adding a layer of complexity beyond pure popularity or sales numbers. Speaking of Kendrick Lamar, the debate around his potential dominance at the 2026 Grammys is intense. Discussions include whether he'll submit specific tracks like Luther or Squabble Up for categories such as Best Music Video, and how this affects his chances. There's a healthy respect for hip-hop legends Clips, with arguments that if Clips submits Chains and Whips for rap categories, they might claim some Grammy gold alongside Kendrick. In the ideal scenario for Kendrick, Clips wins 2 awards. Kendrick secures Rap Album of the Year, and he potentially grabs additional accolades in the general field like Album of the Year, AOTY, and Song of the Year, AOTY. But is it realistic to expect such a sweep? Some argue it's plausible, with Kendrick possibly taking home a majority of the rap awards and even more beyond that. Controversy also brews over the frontrunners for Album of the Year, with names like Kendrick Lamar, Bad Bunny, and Lady Gaga topping the charts. While some fans confidently predict Kendrick's victory, others suggest Bad Bunny's latest album might not have the same impact as his previous critically acclaimed work due to limited touring in the U.S. and a focus on artistic statements tied to his Puerto Rican heritage. This sparks a deeper question. How much do commercial appeal, cultural significance, and touring influence Grammy outcomes? And can political or social movements sway the voting patterns? Some believe protest votes could benefit Bad Bunny, yet others maintain that Kendrick's consistent track record and widespread acclaim give him the edge. On the dance and electronic side, recommendations for 2026 Grammy consideration include standout projects like John Summit's remix of Silence, originally by Delirium Sarah McLachlan, Chris Lake's album Chemistry, Zed's Dead's return to the spectrum of intergalactic happiness, and the collaboration between Enema and Ellie Goulding on Hypnotized. These nods highlight the diversity and evolving trends within electronic music, a genre often overshadowed but highly innovative. Finally, there's an ongoing discussion about this year's Grammy voting process. Some stress the role of juries versus pure voting tallies in determining winners, especially in categories like music video and general field awards. The vague influence of committees prompts speculation about whether certain artists are strategically supported or blocked, reminding us that Grammy outcomes are not always a straightforward reflection of popularity or quality, but also politics and industry dynamics. So what do you think? Is social media fame enough to compete with seasoned artists? Can Kendrick Lamar truly sweep the rap categories again, or is a major upset on the horizon? And how much weight should touring and cultural influence carry in voting? The 2026 Grammys promise to be as unpredictable and thrilling as ever. Let's debate. Share your thoughts below. Are the voters fair to truly innovative artists, or is the system inherently biased? Your opinion matters. Let the conversation begin.